if you go to work, if you work at an office, like a corporate office, or like basically if you work a job and you want some simple, easy diet plan to follow. I'm going to give you an example of of something I used to follow about a year ago. So I used to wake up, and for breakfast I used to have four eggs. 6 4s are approximately 24 grams of protein with the egg yolk. Four whole eggs. Always have whole eggs with the white and the yolk. So that's like 24 grams of protein. And then I used to have this with like one or two breads, two toasts, two bread slices toasted on the gas in butter. This was for my breakfast at about 8:30 a.m. Then for my tiffin, I used to take six to eight scrambled eggs in a tiffin. 6 eggs are 36 to 48 grams of protein in this. Along with this, maybe a little one or two chapatis, that's like tortillas or bread or rice. But I usually just like the eggs by themselves because I was kind of following the low carb diet and used to eat carbohydrates just a little time before the gym to give me good energy for the gym and push at the gym. So let's count the protein in this. And I'll tell you, okay, after this was for breakfast around 8:30 a.m. This was for lunch around 2 p.m. Then a little secret. After lunch at my old office, I used to go to sleep. I used to find a place that I can sleep and doze off for like half an hour or 1 hour. Sometimes, surprisingly. And I was never caught. So it was funny. Me and my friends used to do that. Lunch. Then let's say dinner or snacks. So like 2.5 meals per day. For snacks, I will make another recipe video on my protein shake, but I'll just tell you in a basic manner without showing you what goes into it, the ingredients of my protein shake. So it was, I'm not sponsored anyway, okay? It was GNC chocolate flavored whey protein scoop. Along with the scoop, I used to put in 3 whole eggs raw, one Oreo packet, that's like 5 biscuits of chocolate flavored Oreo, 5 chocolate flavored Oreos, powdered oats. So I used to first put the oats and powder it in the mixie, in the mixer grinder. Oats, I used to powder this, first powder the oats, then add in your whey protein and Oreo, powder that. Then I used to add in the eggs and milk. So this is 25, 35, 45, 43. This was like 50 grams of protein. So my total protein for the day, counting everything if I did not miss, was 24, let's say, okay, 25 grams of protein, a round of figures, 36 to 48. Let's take 42. 42 and 50, 75, 5, 6, 7, 5, 9, 10, 11. It was about 117 to 120 grams of protein. So that was my ideal time. And I used to enjoy that. Apart from that, because I used to have mostly clean foods here, I used to cheat more often than I do. I still cheat, bro. Anyway, but I used to justify my cheating. I still love having shawarmas, chicken shawarma. So that one has like 20 to 25 grams of protein on a good day, like on a pretty big shawarma. So if you're going for a cheat meal, make sure that there is chicken. Oh yes, another good hack. If you're going to cheat, if you're going to cheat on your diet and you want to eat outside, at least make it worth it for your own body to cheat. Let it have chicken or let it have mutton or buffalo. Let it have meat and protein that's good for your muscle building. And it is tasty. So that was just a simple day in the life of someone who works a job. Eating day in the day in the eating life of someone who works a job. And then apart from this, sometimes you'll work here and there with your office colleagues, maybe grab a bite, maybe some street food, maybe some junk food, maybe a burger, or just miss out a few meals. But the main thing is, even if you miss out on this, you have to get back on track. Get back on track. Get back on track. Because it's what is consistency. Consistency is not always being on the straight path. Consistency and discipline is even if you fall off, you come back. Even if you fall off, you come back. Similar thing I want to tell you. In your walk with God, if you believe in God and you want to please Him, you want to do the right thing because you love Him. For me, it's Jesus and Christianity. So I'm not saying we're good. No one is holy, no one is a saint here. We all do bad things. But just because we've done something bad, just because we've fallen off or sinned or done something we shouldn't have, doesn't mean that we've fallen off. You always take a step and come back to God. That is what walking in faith and discipline is. You fall off, but you come back no matter what. Because in the long run, that's what matters. It's not this line from the movie of Rocky. Rocky tells his son, "It ain't how hard you hit, it's how hard you get hit and still get up. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It'll beat you down to your knees and keep you there if you let it." So basically just stand up, walk on the right path of your own life, like discipline and fitness and health and with God. Cheers.